God's gonna trouble that water. Hi everyone, I'm Chris Vallillo, and I'm coming to you today from my studio in Macomb, Illinois. Now I am a folk musician, a multi-instrumentalist, and a folklorist who spent the past 35 years documenting, preserving, and performing the folk and roots music of rural America. Now the song I just played for you, Wade in the Water, it's got quite a history to it. At first glance, it's nothing more than an old gospel tune. But dig a little deeper, and you're going to see it's an Underground Railroad song Harriet Tubman herself used to sing to alert slaves to the fact she was in the area ready to help them escape. 100 years later, it becomes one of the most important songs of the Civil Rights Movement. Now, this is a perfect example of how you can use music not just to entertain, but to explore a subject in a compelling and engaging way. And that is exactly what I do in my shows. I use songs to tell stories on themes as diverse as the life and times of Abraham Lincoln, the historical musical instruments of rural America, or even the history of the Civil Rights Movement.
O Freedom, Songs of the Civil Rights Movement is a celebration of the music that supported and sustained one of America's greatest struggles for social justice. Award-winning musician and folklorist Chris Vallillo is joined on stage by the Western Illinois University Singers in a moving performance recorded live on April 11, 2018 at Western Illinois University. Vallillo's multi-instrumentalist talents are at the heart of the performance, but it's the power of the 42-voice choir that makes this such a remarkable experience.
Follow the drinking gourd, follow the drinking gourd, for the old shall not be moved. Oh, we shall not.
O Freedom presents 11 of the most pivotal songs of the Civil Rights Movement in concert performance. Intermixed with the music, Vallillo presents first-hand accounts of that historic struggle and discusses the impact music had on this, our nation's most important social cause.
Now, the chief of police of this little town was a man named Chief Pritchett, and he was notorious for using violence against the civil rights demonstrators. So they decided they would shine a light on this injustice. And they did it by naming Chief Pritchett in many of their songs, including this one. As a matter of fact, a nationally televised CBS documentary would later show footage of student demonstrators being dragged off to jail singing this next verse. Ain't gonna let Chief Pritchett turn me around. Here we go. Ain't gonna let Chief Pritchett turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let Chief Pritchett turn me around. Keep on running this little line and this little line of mine. I'm gonna let it, yes I am, this little line of mine.
O Freedom, Songs of the Civil Rights Movement is an inspiring and uplifting program that Rick Cogan of the Chicago Tribune described as brilliant, and Mike Matika of the Union News called a poignant reminder of music's power to awaken a nation's conscience.
Let's turn it around. Deep in my heart, yeah, I do believe we shall overcome. my two most popular shows, Abraham Lincoln in Song and Oh Freedom, Songs of the Civil Rights Movement, have both been developed to fully theatrical versions. And as you're lounging back there, chewing on a blade of grass on the riverbank, and you glance upstream, way off in the distance, you can see something gradually drifting down your way. And as it gets a little closer, why, you can tell it's one of those flatboats headed down to New Orleans, piled high with trade goods of all kinds. Now, as they get a little closer still, you can begin to hear the sounds of those poles smacking the water in a slow, almost hypnotic rhythm. Something they say is a little bit like this right here. As they get a little closer still, you can begin to hear the sounds of somebody scratching on an old fiddle, playing the music. As they get closer still, you can begin to make out the words of the song they're singing. Well, some pulls up, but we float down, way down the Ohio to Shawneetown, and it's hard on the beach. She moves too slow, way down to Shawneetown on the Ohio. Now it's hot in the summer, boys. Here is the gantank. That darn old fog's so heavy that I cannot see the bank. And it's hard on the beach, oh, she moves too slow, way down to Shawneetown on the Ohio. In Louisville and one in New Orleans, and when I get to Shawneetown, gonna see my Indian queen, and it's hard on the beach, oh, she moves too slow, way down to Shawneetown on the Ohio. Yes, it's hard on the beach, oh, she moves too slow, way down to Shawneetown on the Ohio. These shows are historically accurate and content rich, which makes them perfect for any educational series, for museums, libraries, schools, and cultural festivals of all kinds. They've been performed with traveling exhibits from the Smithsonian Institution, the Library of Congress, and others, and have been seen in such venues as the Krannert Center for the Performing Arts, the Gettysburg National Museum, and the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Museum.
I got a lot of freedom, and I got a lot of freedom. I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, I got a lot of freedom. I'm gonna let it shine. I got a lot of freedom. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Way down there in Birmingham, and way down there in Birmingham. I'm gonna let it shine. Birmingham. I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, now way down there in Birmingham. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Way one time. Way down in the jailhouse, way down in that jailhouse. I'm gonna let it shine. Now, way down in their jailhouse. I'm gonna let it shine. Ooh, way down in that jailhouse. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Well, that's what I mind. I'm gonna let it shine. Yes, I am. It's what I mind. Yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. It's what I mind. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
The shows can be performed as ensemble pieces or duo or solo performances based on the needs of the presenter. And I'm booking both live and live streamed shows right now, and will have the ability to switch from one format to the other based on the realities we all face come showtime. He pawed the dirt in the heifers' faces. Who's in Johnny? Who's in Johnny? He pawed the dirt in the heifers' faces long time ago. Long time ago, long time ago. He pawed the dirt in the heifers' faces long time. Let's take it on home. Live streaming is easy, and it's a perfect way to stay connected with your audience while offering high quality programming in a socially distanced, safe environment. There are just 4 simple steps. 1, we book a show. 2, you accept a link from me that allows my live stream to appear on your Facebook page, your YouTube channel, or the social media platform of your choice. 3, we each promote the show through our social media and other outlets. And 4, come show day, I stream high quality live audio and video directly from my studio into the homes of your audience. Now you can learn more about the programs that I do and the music I perform on my website, chrisvallillo.com. Thanks very much.